Tinubu is the worst president that I ever see in my life.
Tinubu is the worst.
He's the worst.
Why you talk so?
Because common ordinary Ghanaian, we cannot afford it. Rice, we cannot afford it. In short, everything, you cannot afford it.
How is
Business, my brother, the market I'm selling, the money that I used to buy 5, is one I'm buying now.
I miss Buhari. When Buhari there for work, who they work? Imagine now, see price of fuel. Everything just there rise.
So people know they bring their car, come and come work.
Now imagine as our road today now.
What see they work?
Me, I be mechanic engineer. See as same road today, every I just dey dry. Now if
you know nothing go do for this country, me just come back in load. Come on after no vote for them. Come on fast rock. After no vote for them. If you meet them for that rock, you don't go like me.
What is the way?
I want me for reach 2,000 per liter.
Why?
Now what we vote na a ton. Na a ton.
What do you see in this administration where they give you jobs?
This is the best administration so far.
In the history of Nigeria.
Hi, the best.
They enjoy Nigeria.
Tinubu will rule 8 good years. After 8 years, okay, 16 years. Tinubu will rule 16 years. Now what do you want? I turn. Make you go more. This is the best.
Poor people cannot eat 3 square meals in a day.
Hello, my brothers and sisters in Nigeria. It is really a sad moment for us. It's really sad that we have fallen to this level. It's really sad that things are going on this way and that our lives have transcended into this stage or this state. It's really strange to kind of like be thinking that in the 21st century, you will see things like this happening in our society, in a society as productive as Nigeria. It's quite shocking, right? I don't know for you, but for myself particularly, it's quite shocking. You know, when I saw the video, I was dumbfounded. I was shocked. I was ashamed of myself and our society. Well, for those of you who might not know what I'm talking about, watch the video.
Palliative for grant. See palliative for grant. Auntie, you want? Take. Turn my own. Palliative. When I tell avoiding one guy, you see? They're still fighting it. See the back? See, they're still fighting. They're still fighting. Palliative. Yeah. Tinubu don't turn us to.
It's quite terrible, isn't it? It's terrible, right? Look at how people are fighting, having kind of a stampede over ordinary grain, ordinary food. Nigeria used to be the breadbasket of Africa. Nigeria used to be one of those healthy economy in Africa. When I was way more younger, Nigeria manufactured a lot of items that we consume locally. There was one thing we always had in common, made in Aba. It was like what we have now, made in China. Yeah, made in Aba. It was really common, to see stuff made in Nigeria. They had a very, very healthy economy. Nigeria was a great country. What has happened to Nigeria? Can anyone tell me? Am I missing something? What has happened to Nigeria? How can people be fighting over food? Look at how someone was carrying the grain together with dust, with dirt. And they will go home and then separate the grain from the dead. And then they will cook it and then they will eat it. This is quite a shock. This is shame. This is shame. Shame on all of us. Shame on all of us, my brothers and sisters. Shame on all of us. And the thing that gets me angry the most, right? When I see all this, and I really have sympathy for people. I do. I really put myself in their position, and I can but only imagine their pain and suffering. So I get so emotional when I see things like this. But then again, I ask myself, if you were to come out and tell these people that let's challenge the authorities. No, let's forget about party lines. Let's forget about tribal lines. And let's come out as the masses who are suffering the most, and let's challenge our authorities, our leadership, our elites. Most of them won't come out. Most of them will rather side with their tribal elites. The Yorubas will side with Tinubu. The Hausas or the Northerners will side with Buhari and whoever is from the north. The Biafrans will side whoever that is from the south or from the southeast. Everyone will just stand on tribal lines. So how can you get out of this situation if you cannot even hold those who are responsible accountable? How can we get out of this situation if we cannot pinpoint all those who have done things that have negatively affected our lives and then hold them responsible? How can we get out of this cycle if we keep on favoring people because somehow they are from our tribes, or they are from our community, or they are from our area? How can we get out of this? And the most ironic thing about all this is that those people we defend, those people we show support for because they are from our tribes, really do not care about us. Hadn't been they cared, hadn't been they had some sympathy for us, that would have been something. It wouldn't have been enough, but it would have been something. Hadn't been that the Yorubas were faring a lot more better because they had Tinubu as their leader, who is a Yoruba. Had it been that, it would have been a lot more better. Not the best, but better. Hadn't been that, the Northerners were way more better. Their living standard would have been better and their lives more prosperous because they had Buhari for 8 years. And now they are standing behind Buhari because he has done things that has helped improve their lives. At least that would have been understandable. I would have understood that. But no. They didn't do anything. In fact, insecurity in the north is the order of the day. The level of insecurity in Nigeria as a whole should get anyone concerned. Why the politicians, why the elites drive their bulletproof cars and have a lot of security that are being paid by our taxpayer dollar? We the commoners don't have anything. We the commoners don't have anything. They have high-end luxury cars, and they drive or they fly as they want. What do we have? Even a common motorable road, we don't have. We do not have. Why the elites can eat what they want, right? They can eat as much as they want. They can buy whatever they want to buy. We cannot afford a single square meal. We cannot afford anything. We cannot afford any single thing. Even to eat alone is a problem. Even to have ordinary gari, just white gari alone is a serious problem for us. It's a serious problem for us. But the elites, they eat what they want. They sleep where they want. They have bulletproof cars. They drive where they go where they want to go. They fly private jets. They eat as much as they want. And what about us? Nothing. No one cares about us. No one worries about us. No one even consider us as anything. No one even think that maybe we should eat so that we don't starve to death. No one, nobody, no one. But you will see us rallying behind the elites. You will see us supporting the elites. You will see us going out there and screaming at the top of our voices in support of the elites. You will see us rallying behind them. When they called, we will quickly jump out and answer their call. When they organize rallies, we will rush there to cheer them up, to celebrate them, to sing and dance for them. In fact, some of us will even close down our own petty businesses. Our own shops will close them down. Our own small businesses that we do, we will lock them down. Some of us who are farmers won't go to the farm to farm our crops, but rather will go to these rallies to cheer up these politicians, to cheer up these business people and these elites, to cheer up these people who do not care about us, who do not really care about us. My brothers and sisters, we have to stand up for ourselves. We have to prove to the elites that we are smarter. We have to let them know that we cannot be misused. We don't have to attend when they called. We don't have to. We can be our own people. We can stand on our own terms. We can do what we want. We don't have to listen to them. We don't have to go out there whenever they called. We can prove to them that we are not subservient to them. We can do that. But first, we have to understand that we have the ability to do that. We do. We really, really do. So my heart goes out to all those people who are starving in Nigeria. My heart goes out to all those people who are going hungry in Nigeria. And I only hope and pray that we do the right thing next time. But you guys out there, when you see all what is happening in Nigeria, when you see how the Nigerian economy has become something that people can barely survive, what is your take? Who is responsible for this calamity in Nigeria? Who has totally crippled the economy of Nigeria? Let us know in the comment section below. Because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. Please do not forget to like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel because that helps us a lot. And we shall ever be grateful to you. So, thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.